Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 51, the California-born right-hander is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Peter Borges makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for Philadelphia, right fielder Peter Borges.
And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 4:05.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, look at Freeze. The throw. Got him.
No way. That was awesome. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His average sits at 296 entering play. 10 home runs and 32 driven in. Shoots this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Batting third.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Andres Blanco will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl is a well-liked umpire all around baseball by both pitchers and hitters. The reason for that, he's consistent, and his zone is kind of what you hope for.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Three and 0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
John Jaso comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, first baseman, John Jaso.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Eric, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, the crowd will get on him here, but leading off the bottom of the first, I don't think there's any intention behind that. You don't want to put your guys in a first-inning hold just to prove a point.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got the average at 285 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 49 runs batted in. Nobody out, runner on first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, just an excellent sequence on the mound that time, and we're going to run you right back through it right here on Showtrack. Now you're going to notice as the dots come up, the trend, pretty evident. Everything's going to be down around the knees or lower. Now the more you can stay out of any guy's wheelhouse, the better off you're going to be, and it worked perfectly right here.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 14 homers and 38 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Borges. Still going back. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, maybe a little unlucky there. I thought the way he hit it, this might bring home their first run of the ball game, but you see this ball take a big bounce and hop right over the wall out there. So that'll force that runner from first to hold on at third base.
Starling Marte will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he misses again, 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
Now with two strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You need to be awfully careful here. Runners at the corners, that's bad enough. You do not want to load the bases here in the very first inning.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Number 19. steps in now.
Philadelphia, first baseman, number 19.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Into the box, Cameron Rupp. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Enters play here at 279. 10 home runs and 29 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Cody Ashe into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Freddie Galvis will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Francisco Cervelli strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the windup and the pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Striding into the box, Josh Harrison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
The 0-1 delivery. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. The tag, and he is out at second base. It's a double play. Jordy Mercer will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 2 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 1-0. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Cesar Hernandez.
He pulls this one into right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
In now, Aaron Nola. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Fastball called for strike two.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Oh, you got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a one-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a three-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
Peter Borges will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. And he takes ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, this pitch is just nowhere near the target. You see it run in and catch him right about thigh high. I have a feeling the bruise will be worse than the pain. Well, that'll leave a nice rainbow for a good couple of weeks.
Into the box now, Andres Blanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Here it comes, 2-0. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
So striding in, number 19, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Oof. What a time to call on that.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
2 out, bases loaded. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Phillies leave them loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Number 51 stands in for the first time.
Leading off for the Pirates, pitcher, number 51.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And that's what the 2-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
John Jaso will stand in for a second time. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first.
That's a rough way to start off your ball game, but at least you get on base.
fastball's in there for strike one. One out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The right fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Settling in now, Gregory Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Galvis on to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play. And with this one, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Cameron Rupp is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Grounded to the right. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Cody Ashe will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There goes the runner. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming on is McCutchen. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0. Is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Center fielder, number 22.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting number 6, left fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Drilled down the line. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
Number 7, David Freese.
David Freese is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Bucks go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Aaron Nola will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. Maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Peter Borges will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Trying to hold the lead. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Three and one now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here it is on 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. McCutchen on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now, if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Two and 0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
1 out and a runner on third. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
2-1, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. McCutchen is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Francisco Cervelli will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2. Ground ball left side. Blanco is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker, one ball, one strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Blanco in time to first, and there are two away.
There's nothing easy about this play right here. It's a high chopper, so he knows he's going to have to field and throw pretty much all in one motion. And he does so here to get his man. That's a nice play.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and two strikes to count now with the bases empty and two away. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A good job there making a two-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box, number 51. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. A runner on first with two away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Andres Blanco makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Blanco is retired, and there's 1 away.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. Really, the only bad one was that 3rd inning.
Number 19 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Marte is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Cameron Rupp will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Oh, that's outside.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Polanco on the move. but this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Cody Ashe will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Marte sprinting after it. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
2 out with the man at first. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Just foul. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. John Jaso will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
I think things are getting a little frosty down there now. This has been one of those back and forth games where tensions have run high. This is just going to ramp it up a little higher.
Gregory Polanco comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide, 2-0. And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
That's a great call there on 2-0. The whole world's thinking fastball, but they dropped the hammer on him.
Nobody out, runner on first. Runner's going. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. One out, nobody on. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Andrew McCutchen steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Freddie Galvis will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On his way to pitch number 100. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Yeah, that would have been nice to get that tying run on base, and this ball's definitely hit hard enough. It's just right at his man.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And there you get a look at his pitch count, and you can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Archimedes Caminero will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Archimedes Caminero.
Aaron Nola will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Peter Borges standing in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, no way for him to be able to get out of the way of that one. And seeing as though he's the go-ahead run, probably wouldn't have tried too hard anyway.
Odubel Herrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
From the stretch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
The 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count. especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Gets a small piece near the plate. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Good work there from the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. Starling Marte will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
David Freese will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Francisco Cervelli will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Hector Neris will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away.
Hector Neris.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Looking to keep this a one-run game. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's the pitch that's so hard to lay off. It looks pretty good coming in, but he breaks off his swing just in time.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cages, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Jordy Mercer stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here.
Yeah, Matt, but conversely, if the man on the mound can get out of this jam, he'll keep this a very tight game. Big moment right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Well, he's going to wind up scoring the run, and this will be a fielder's choice and an RBI, but somebody had a miss sign somewhere because he never should have been swinging the bat with a runner charging down that third baseline.
Jung Ho Gong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jung Ho Gong.
In tied at 93, ball one. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hot shot down the line. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Throw won't get him.
And that's what those stat nerds call a high leverage at-bat. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jaso. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
The right fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on.
Came out of
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. One and 2, here it comes. And that misses 2 and 2.
And now, as a reliever, you've got to go out and give 100% and focus on the task at hand. You can't let the emotion enter the equation, or it'll mess up your concentration and things will get even worse.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2 and 2. Struck him out, and the inning finally comes to a close. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Juan Nicasio will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Nicasio.
Leading off the inning, Andres Blanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1 and 1. Here it comes on 1 and 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A 2 and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco will wait on it. 1 gone.
Now batting.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Number 19 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1 and 0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1 and 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
2 and 1's the count.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2 and 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter.
Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Cameron Rupp will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Maybe a sign of life right there. They haven't shown much of a pulse offensively at all. Just their second extra base hit of the afternoon. And they're going to need to find a way to get a few more of these things to get back in the ballgame.
Here's Cody Ashe as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. David Hernandez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Andrew McCutchen will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
To 2-2 now. Here's a fly ball. Well hit. Ashe going back on it. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 15 for him thus far as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, there are curveballs that have some pretty good bite to them, and then there's some hangers. And this, folks, well, this is a hanger. Now, you can see his eyes light up on that one. That's a mistake pitch if I've ever seen one.
Now batting number 6.
Here's Starling Marte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
1-0.
No outs, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And that's going to give him another great hitting count here on 2-0. No wonder they're up by 7.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now. On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. That one's in there, 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
David Freese will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. From the stretch. Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys. Top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
Now in the box, Francisco Cervelli. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Now the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
First and second here with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Borges in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to minimize the damage here, and this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Ashe has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 7-0. Freddie Galvis will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
Yeah, and whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Dribbled up the line. To his left, Joshua, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Cesar Hernandez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, pitcher.
Jimmy Paredes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Jimmy Paredes.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fly ball heading for the alley. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, go ahead and score this a minor victory. And no team wants to get shut out, so at least they're able to get on the board here in the 9th inning. They'll take it.
Peter Borges will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. you never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. Smoke toward third. Freeze is there. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Odubel Herrera strides in, grounded out his last time through. Has a look, now the pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think you can kind of see why his ERA is where it is. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
And the count will be full. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Polanco is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
You know, they aren't always quite so easy, but this one was never really in much doubt as they cruise home to that 6-run victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 7-1. So long from Pittsburgh.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.